So in the last video then, after, well, a bunch of work, we finally established that a light ray, which could have originated right here on the sun, would have liked to just go straight down, because we know the light rays travel in straight lines, but it couldn't because all this air was in the way with these layering and density layers, as we discussed. So every time it encountered a layer, it bent away from the normal to the point where that original ray just got bent and curved in a really wild way to be something like this. And it would continue to do that and even hit the pavement and just be gone at that point, but there's always a bit of reflection. Every time there's a refraction, again, always at a boundary, there's going to be a reflection and a refraction. Finally, we get a reflection into our eye. So you have to think a little bit about this now. What would I be seeing right here? Well, what your brain sees is where the light ray came from. Remember, the light ray came from the sun, came from that point right there on the sun. So whatever that you would see if you looked at this point in the sun, of course, you know what you'd see. You shouldn't look at the sun. It would be just really bright and shiny, and you just have to look away. But one way or the other, all this business here has mapped this shiny part into going into your eye, so you will see this part of the sun, this shiny part of the star. But where will you see it? Because you're not looking up directly at the sun. You're not doing that. You're looking straight ahead of you in the road here, and what seemed to have happened here is this light ray is going into your eye right about there. And so remember, your brain doesn't know about refraction. It always thinks that light travels in straight lines. So this feature on the sun to your brain is going to appear as if it came from right there on the road. That's where it's going to come from. All of this business here is almost like a lensing or light warping effect or something like that, that's going to make this feature on the sun appear to your brain as if it came from the ground right there. And that's essentially what a mirage is. So you would just circle this thing here and go, there is the mirage. Now, it doesn't have to be from the sun. The light ray doesn't have to be from the sun. This could have been the sun right here, or maybe it could have been a cloud in the sky that would get mapped down there to a cloud in the sky. But all told, that's essentially what a mirage is. So we can even have a little definition for you here, if you want, for mirage, which I think captures everything we see here. Mirage is an image of the sky down on the road. That's what a mirage is. So in the example that we put up here, we said either something directly from the sun could go into your eye and look like it was down here, or maybe some white bright cloud would look like it was right there in the road. And so you got to think then, what would an image of the sky on the road look like? Well, it would look like the sky in the road. That's what a mirage is. So normally you'd have to look up at the sky to see this shiny stuff in the road ahead of you, but all this trickery with optics is causing the sky to appear as if it's in the road, and that's exactly what a mirage is. So we'll just leave it at that then, but there you go. There's all the science behind a mirage. And also you got to be careful about this word called image right here, because remember, an image is just an image. An image is usually not real. It's just what someone was able to do with light. Like last time you're watching a movie in the movie theater, you might have seen an image of your favorite actor or scene up on the big screen in front of you. That's just an image. The people aren't actually there. It's just an image that was cast there by the movie projector. Well, what a mirage is doing is a similar thing, but it's making an image of the sky down in the road, so it all looks kind of shiny. Now, sometimes these mirages can get kind of silly too, right? Because look at this comic over here. The dog's looking out the window. On hot days, dogs are often subject to the phenomena of cat mirages. Really? A cat mirage? Come on, give me a break. And how about this one here? Guy walking in the desert, all thirsty, and he sees the mirage of a nice big glass of ice water there. Come on, that's just a wasted mirage. So anyway, there you go on mirages.